This is Valorant running smoothly on Intel Mac. Today I'm going to show you the only legitimate way to play Valorant on a Mac. As we know that Valorant is not officially supported on macOS due to its anti-cheat system Vanguard, which is incompatible with macOS. This prevents the game from running directly on macOS. However, you can play Valorant on Intel Mac using Boot Camp since the game is only available for Windows. Now keep in mind, this method works only for Intel Macs. Apple Silicon Macs doesn't support Boot Camp Assistant, so you can't install Windows 10 to run Valorant on them. For demonstration purposes, I'm using my Intel-based 2020 Touch Bar MacBook Pro running macOS. I'm running Valorant on it through Boot Camp Assistant. Now, Boot Camp allows you to install Windows 10 alongside macOS in a dual boot configuration. Once Windows is installed, you can then install and play Valorant just like you would do on a regular Windows PC. Now, this is currently the only official and supported method to run Valorant on a Mac. Before installing Windows 10, you need to enable Secure Boot on your Mac. This is very important because Vanguard won't work without this feature. To do so, restart your Intel Mac and hold Command+R to enter recovery mode. When you see the Apple logo, release the keys. Then from the menu bar, open Startup Security Utility. Then enable full security. Now this adds an extra layer of protection for Windows 10 installed via Boot Camp and ensures Vanguard will run without issues. Once done, restart your system back into macOS. Now let's start installing Windows 10 using the Boot Camp Assistant. To dual boot your Intel Mac with Windows 10, make sure your Mac has at least 100 GB of free space. Now let's start downloading the Windows 10 ISO file. Head over to the Microsoft website and download the Windows 10 x64 ISO file. After downloading the ISO file, store them somewhere on your computer for easy navigation. Before installing Windows 10, please connect your Mac to the power source. I'm also going to connect the USB dongle for wireless mouse and keyboard. Now go ahead and open the Boot Camp Assistant. Then import the Windows 10 ISO file into the Boot Camp Assistant. Then shrink the free space on your Mac for Windows installation. Now for this, I recommend allocating around 100 GB. Then click Install, enter your admin password and let Boot Camp download the required drivers. Ensure you have a stable and fast internet connection. Now once the drivers are downloaded, your Mac will automatically boot into Windows 10 setup. Now follow the on-screen instructions to install Windows 10. Select your language, time and keyboard layout, then click Next. If you have a product key, enter it. Otherwise, select I don't have a product key. Then choose Windows edition you want to install. I recommend Windows 10 Professional. Then accept the terms and conditions and proceed. The installation will take some time, so sit back and be patient. Once Windows 10 is installed, follow the on-screen instructions to complete the setup. After installing the Windows 10, the Boot Camp installer will appear. You can connect to Wi-Fi if needed. but for now I keep it disabled. Now follow the on-screen instructions to install the bootcamp drivers. This process may take some time. Once drivers are installed, your Mac will reboot automatically. Now you can connect to Wi-Fi. Installing bootcamp drivers resolves issues related to graphics, trackpad gestures, sound, display, and much more. For instance, on my MacBook Pro, the touch bar functions perfectly, allowing me to adjust the brightness, audio, and keyboard backlighting seamlessly. Next, open the Bootcamp control panel using the quick link. Here, you can manage your startup disk. If Windows is selected, your Mac will boot into Windows by default upon restart. Additionally, enable options like tap to click under the trackpad settings to simulate clicks without physically pressing down. Then click OK to save changes. Before installing Valorant, it's recommended to update your Windows 10 and Bootcamp drivers. Open Apple Software Update and look for any driver updates. Repeat this process until no more updates are available. Alright, and that's it. Windows 10 is now up and running on your Mac. Then open your web browser and head over to the official Valorant website. Now hit that big play button. I'm going to log in with the same account I use on my HP gaming laptop, but if you don't have one yet, go ahead and create a new account. Now once you are done, choose PC as your platform and download the game. Once it's done, double-click the installer and pick the folder where you want to install it. Now this will set up the right client for you. Now log in into your account again and click install to start downloading Vanguard. Now this will take some time depending on your internet speed. So sit back, relax, and grab some drinks. Now once it's done downloading the game, restart your Mac. After the restart, fire up the Valorant and you are ready to play. Now this game running on my Mac is very smooth and seriously it feels amazing. Now keep in mind you will need to connect a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard for the best gameplay experience. Now once you're done with playing Valorant and want to go back to macOS, open Bootcamp control panel in Windows and select Restart to macOS. You can also use Boot menu to switch between Windows 10 and macOS. To do this, restart your Mac from either Windows 10 or macOS. Then press and hold the Option key until the boot menu appears. From here, you can select either macOS or Windows 10. Now choose Macintosh HD to boot into macOS or Windows to boot into Windows 10. And there you go, this is the only way to play Valorant on Intel Mac without any issues. Let me know if you have any doubts or queries. Do post them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in the next one.